Hi, this is Farhana. I'm going to show a presentation today about my course evaluation and test and incidents. This presentation is about my assessment 2B, and on this presentation I'm going to show how to do DoS attack and monitor them. So on first task I'll show how to do the brute force attack on target site and monitor them from the remote machine or the same machine. And second part, I will do the DoS setup to the dummy FTP site of our same machine and how to monitor them on Splunk. So before going to my lab, I'm going to show the scenario first. I have three machines here. This is the Kali machine attacker, the target machine, and the same machine. So Kali have IP address 10.1.135, and target machine has IP 10.1.125, and same machine has IP 10.1.1.12. and this lab I'm going to do on virtual machine, which is the Oracle VirtualBox. And to do that, first I'm going to my Oracle VirtualBox, and these are my VMs here, same machine. So before start the VMs, I'm going to do the settings. I have to check the system. I have to give in my same machine at least 4 GB RAM, and yes, this is the already given 4 GB RAM, so that's fine. I'm going to check the network. The network need to be on internal network. Okay, same the target machine. I'm going to target machine, and then I do the settings first. System 3 GB RAM required. It's already 3 GB allocated here, so that's fine. I'm going to network, internal network selected already, that's fine. Now Kali settings, and yeah, the Kali settings systems, yeah, 2 GB RAM required, 2 GB is here. So network, internal network, that's fine. So I have to start the VMs now. So Kali, press start, same machine start, and the target start. All right. So my VMs are starting. I need to put the password, the same machine password I'm putting. The target machine password. Enter. Ask me later. Okay. Same machine hasn't start open yet. Still opening. All right. The Kali username, root, password, dur. Enter. So what I'm going to do now, I'll check the IPs of the all VM machines, all the VMs, and then I'll check the connectivity. I need to go to command prompt. So this is on the same machine. To check the IP, the command is ipconfig. You can see 10.1.12, the same machine's IP, which is correct. Now I'm going to check the connectivity with the other VMs. Ping my target 10.1.1.25, enter. So reply coming from the target machines, so that means this same machine is connected to the target. Now ping with the Kali or attacker 10.1.1.130, sorry, 135, enter. And reply coming from the target Kali machine as well. So my same machine is connected with other two machines. So same connectivity check I'm going to do with the others as well. Going to target, check target IP first, IP config 10.1.1.25 target IP. Now see the connectivity, ping my same machine 10.1.1.12, enter, reply coming from the same, so it's connected. Ping with attacker Kali 10.1.1.135, reply coming from the Kali, so it's connected with the Kali. All good. So same connectivity test I'm going to do with the Kali. So going to Kali terminal. Kali, checking first I'm going to check Kali IP address. So this is a bit different than other two. The command is ifconfig. I can see 10.1.135 is Kali's IP here, then which is correct. Now ping 10.1.1.12. yeah, 6 reply coming, it's pinging my same machine, so stop pinging. Ping target 10.1.1.25, enter. Yeah, pinging with control Z. Yeah, stop. So I did the VM settings, I checked the connectivity. Now I'm going to show how to install and configure Splunk forwarder on the target site. So to do that, I have to go my target machine. Yeah, so on my target machine, this is the icon of the Splunk forwarder. I'm going to double click on that. So Splunk forwarder is a software which going to forward the logs to the remote machine or my SIM machine. So when Kali do the brute force attack, from the Kali we do the brute force attack to the target FTP site. With the Splunk forwarder, it's going to send the logs to the Splunk machine of the SIM machine. So the Splunk software of the SIM machine, and from the SIM machine or the remote machine we can monitor the attack of the target site, target FTP site. So I'm going to click run. So it's installing. So I have to click that on, check the box to accept license agreement. Yes. Customize option. This is the path. Program files and Splunk forwarder. Yes. Close and click next. So this is for certificate password. We have to leave that on empty. We have nothing to do with that one. Next. We're going to do this on local system. So this next. We're going to performance monitor on the CPU load. So we're going to click that one, CPU load. And now we have to give the pathway which logs it's going to monitor. This is very important. If we don't give the path, it can't monitor. So go to directory, C drive, interpub, logs, log file. Okay, so I given the pathway. Then next I have to put username and password for the Splunk forwarder. So username, my name Farhana, password password confirmation. Then next, oh sorry, probably I did some mistake. I'll do it again. As it is a deployment server, we have nothing to do with that, so I'm going to leave that one empty and then going to click next. So receiving indexer. So from the Splunk forwarder, our SIM machine going to receive the information or logs. So SIM Splunk is the receiver, so we're going to put SIM IP address here 10.1.1.1 1.12, which is same machine IP address, and the port number is 3997, which is by default port. So, and then press next. Install. It's installing. So meanwhile it's installing, we're going to same machine and open the Splunk on here. I already installed Splunk here, so I'm going my Splunk Enterprise here. Splunk is opening. My username and password. This is the same way I configure username as password in Splunk forwarder. The same thing is here, Splunk. So password, sign in. It's still installing. So this is the Splunk of my same machine. I have to do some configuration on my Splunk machine to receive the data from the Splunk forwarder. To do that, I need to go settings. I'm going forwarding and receiving. And as we're receiving data from the Splunk forward here, so we're not going to do anything with the forwarding data, so we're going to add new and receiving data. Yeah, so we have to put the same port number which we configured in Splunk forwarder. It has to be same, otherwise it can't receive the data from the Splunk forwarder, and we can't see the alert, or we can't detect the attack from remote machine or same machine to the target machine. So the port was default one, 9997. So when I'm going to click save, it's showing that it's already exists, because on my previous practice I already configured this before, so that's why it's showing it's already exists. So at the moment I'm cancel it, but if you're going to do this on first time, so after putting this port number, we'll click save. So I think meanwhile my Splunk forwarder is already installed on target system. Let's see. Yes, it's installed. Installation is finishing, so I need to click finish. Finish. Now I'm going to check the FTP logs on my target. So to that, I'm already on my target machine. I'm going to the control panel, administrative tools, IIS manager, and going to FTP logins, and on this right hand side I can see two options here, disable and view logs. So my FTP login is enabled, that's why disable option is appear here. If I'm going to click this on disable, it's disabled, so I can enable it here by if I click here, it's going to be enabled again. So I'm going to check the logs. So going to view logs, there are some folders here, I need to click open it. So here's the log files, no log here, no log here. Yeah, there's some previous logs here. I'm going to clear this, delete and save. Okay, same, check if there are any logs. Yes, some logs from my previous practice here, so delete it and save it. Good. Okay. So I'm going my Kali machine now. Kali need password again. On my Kali, I'm going terminal. To terminal open. Okay. On Kali desktop, I already created two files here. One is login.txt text file, another is password.txt file. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show what I write on that files. To do that, I need to change directory cd desktop. So I'm on desktop now. So to check the those for the files, I have to put the command gedit, gedit login.txt, enter. So I'm on login.txt file. So I already did some entry here, data entry here. As you can see, first 12 is nothing and last one is the admin, which is the actual login name of the target site. So scroll down and same I'll do with the password.txt file. So to see what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the command gedit .text, enter. Yeah, I'm on password.txt file and same I did some random click and random data, and the last one is the actual password for the target FTP site. Alright, just scroll down. Okay, now I have to launch attack on my target FTP site. So to do that, I'm going to go press cd. I need to go back to root, Kali root. Yeah, I'm on root, and there is a tool named Hydra, which command we're going to do, which we are going to use to do the brute force attack. On my notepad, I already write the command Hydra space -l, then space /root /desktop /login.txt, then again space, then -p, then space, then /root /desktop /password.txt, then space, then the FTP address of the target site. So what I'm going to do, I'm just copy this thing and paste on my Kali root. So Hydra is the tool which we use for this attack. L means login and here P means the password, and this is the pathway of the FTP file. See, enter. So this is the green thing, means we attacking. The 21 is the FTP port, and this is the host target site IP address. This is the target login name and the password. So meanwhile, I'm going to my SIM machine and see how this is happening. Go and then search and reporting. So I can see just a few seconds ago one event is created. That means the attack has happened. So I'm going data summary. Still waiting for result. Here we can see two hosts. One is logger SIM, another one is target. So I'm going to sources. Yes, I can see the CPU load. So I'm going to click on the CPU load. Yes, I can see some events, today's date and the time. Yeah, when I did the brute force from the Kali. So what I'm going to do, just search the Kali IP address 10.1.1 135 and pass and then enter. Yes, we're going to save these things as a alert. We're going to, so we're going save as alert. Needed title like brute force. Attack. Description is optional. If I want, you can write something that's shared in app real time. Per result number. So I'm going to put 5 to click that on throat. 60 seconds. Trigger actions, alert, severity high, and then save that is as alert, the view alert. Yeah, my alert is created. Now I'm going my Kali machine again, and then again I'm going to launch the same attack. So Hydra and then enter. What's the time? It's 9:50. 14th of November 2021. Not alert hasn't launched properly. I'll do it again. No. Yeah. Tracking. Did few times. So meanwhile I'm going my SIM machine Splunk and refresh it, because it's going to take few minutes to alert come on this machine. Sorry, the software. Go to Splunk page. That should be fine. Now I'm going activity, triggers alert, and see what's going on. No alerts found. Reload. It takes time. If I go to search and reporting and then see the data summary, I can see a few seconds ago last event happened. So that means event has created. Event has on my this Splunk machine. Sorry, the Splunk software. I can see the attack, the events or network logs that's already come. But final alert I can see. So I'm going again the sources here. CPU load, last updated. Yeah, that's today's date. You can see today's date and time 9:51 when I did the attack from the Kali. Yeah. So I can see the network logs here. So yeah, 14th of November 9:53 when I did the brute force attack it happened, the target win7 host. So I can check from here. So again I'm going to check the alert, if alert has come or not. Yes, it's come. Look, the brute force attack, 14th of November. The time is 6 past 9. Yeah, the last one, it on alert it takes some time. Like what I can see the events on, if I'm going to events, I can see the events has created immediately, but on alerts it's taken big time, because this software is bit slow, and as it's a student version, so it's not that much speedy one. So yeah, but the alert, I can see the alert and the time and today's attack. Alright, so now I'm going to move on my next part, which is the DoS attack. How I'm going to do the DoS attack. To do the DoS attack, I'm going my Splunk homepage again, and do some little bit configuration. I'm going to press add data. And then monitor. So I'm going to monitor local Windows network. So local Windows network monitoring, I have to put the name which network I'm going to monitor. So definitely I'm going to monitor same machine network. So EH Win7, Win7 same, and then I'll put the IP 10.1.1.12, and the address family is there, IP version 4 and 5, packet type connect accept, and direction inbound unbound both. So protocol TCP UDP, that's all. And then next, then review, then submit. All right, now click the Splunk homepage. So how are we going to see the network logs? To see that, I have to go search and reporting. I'm going on data summary. I'm going to click on sources. I can see another source has added. So the source should be, source should be this one, what I just added. So 14th of November. Yeah. So I can see some logs here, network logs. Yes. All right. Now I'm going to my Kali machine, and this time I'm going to do DoS attack. Again, Kali need the password. So to the DoS attack, Kali using hping tool, and the command is this one, hping 3 space -c space 500 space -d space 120 space -s space w 64 -p space 21, then then space minus flood, then space minus rand source, and the IP of the dummy FTP site, or IP of the IP of the same machine where we configure the dummy FTP site. Well, already we have dummy FTP site. So I'm going to copy this one again from my notepad to reduce the time, copy and paste it. And before launching the attack, I'm going my sim machine and just verify the dummy FTP site is on or not. To do that, I'm going to start and command prompt, and there's a command called net state -a, and where I'm going to check 20 number port is open or not. So enter. So I can see a lot of ports here. So where is the 21? Here is the 21, TCP 21, and it's listening. That means it's on. So another way to check the dummy FTP site is on or not, I'm going my browser and put the address of the FTP 10.1.1.12 and then enter. Yes, it's asking for the password and login. That means it's okay. Putting the password and then enter. Yes, I can see here's my FTP sites are on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going back on my Kali machine. Where is here? And here just enter the hping command. Have to wait few seconds because the DoS attack is happening, and after few seconds I'll press Ctrl C and stop the attack, and then I'm going back to my Splunk on the same machine and then have a look. I think that's enough. Ctrl C. Yeah, I can see some 65,529 packets transmitted. So yeah, I'm going my same machine now, and I'm going to search here 21. As you can see, network it looks a bit slow because of the attack. 21, yeah, it's slow, and inbound. So 21 is the port number, that's why we put 21, and inbound is the packet is coming, like the traffic, inbound traffic we're going to monitor. So I'm going to click on search. System has very slow. What I can do to make it little bit quicker, currently I pause my Kali and the target machine because I don't need it right now. So that makes probably make it a little bit quicker. Yeah, and I'm going to set it as save it as alert, same what I did it before as for the brute force. At the moment I'm putting the command DoS attack, the title. I leave that one empty, this is optional. Then permissions shared in alert type real time, hours per result, number per result. I'll put it as in 55. So it's need to check and 60 seconds suggestion trigger for you. And alert severity is high, and then save it. View alert. Okay, now again going back Kali and do the attack, and then I have to see if it's coming or not. So going Kali, what's the time? 10, 3 plus 10. My command hping. Yeah, if you confuse second bomb, I just Ctrl C and stop it. So I have to give it a few minutes before check on the Splunk. Just going to refresh the Splunk again. Search and reporting. It's very slow. Two minutes ago last event happened. A few seconds ago last event happened. So data summary. Yes, you can see some events here. Okay, I'm going to the activity and then trigger alert. Hopefully by this time alert has come. Yes, I can see some DoS attack has come. So it's today's date, 14th of November, 10 past 3, DoS attack, severity high, DoS attack, 10 past 3, 10 past 1, all are today's log, DoS attack happened. So we can see this on the alert. Thank you for watching.